Have you ever noticed how some women just radiate elegance without even trying? They walk into a room and instantly command attention, not through flashy clothes or obvious effort, but through something quieter, more magnetic. At 77, Linda Wright has perfected this art. She proves every single day that style after 50 isn't about following trends or fighting your age. It's about understanding what truly works and having the courage to trust yourself completely. Today, we're exploring 6 principles that define her approach to dressing, principles rooted in French wisdom that will transform not just your wardrobe, but how you feel when you get dressed each morning. Let's dive in. 1. Less jewelry, more impact. The art of restraint. Here's the truth about jewelry. More doesn't mean better. When you layer on multiple pieces, the eye doesn't know where to focus. Each piece competes for attention, and the overall effect dilutes your presence rather than enhancing it. French women like Linda understand that one perfectly chosen piece creates far more impact than 5 forgettable ones. The reasoning is simple. Restraint creates focal points. When you wear just one exceptional item, it draws the eye intentionally and frames your face beautifully. The mistake most of us make is thinking we need to fill every opportunity for jewelry. Earrings plus necklace plus bracelet plus rings, all at once. We worry that less might look unfinished or underdressed. Linda takes the opposite approach. She'll choose her vintage gold cuff and nothing else, or elegant pearl studs paired with a simple watch. That's it. The result is sophisticated, considered, and memorable. Try this practical solution. Choose one statement area. If you love bold earrings, let them shine alone. If you're wearing a beautiful necklace, skip the earrings or go minimal with simple studs. Swap costume jewelry for 1 or 2 investment pieces in quality materials like sterling silver, gold, or genuine pearls. These develop character over time and always look intentional. For daily wear, Linda rotates between 3 signature pieces that work with everything in her wardrobe. For special occasions, she lets one heirloom piece take center stage. If you're hesitant about wearing less jewelry because it feels too plain, remember this. Your face, your smile, your confidence, these are what people notice first. Jewelry should enhance, not overshadow. Start by removing one piece from your usual combination and notice how much cleaner and more elegant the effect becomes. 2. Fit is everything, the non-negotiable rule. Nothing will elevate your style faster than proper fit. Here's why. Clothes that fit correctly create clean lines and balanced proportions. They skim your body in all the right places, suggesting your shape, without clinging or overwhelming. Ill-fitting clothes, even expensive designer pieces, immediately communicate carelessness. Well-fitted clothes in modest fabrics communicate the opposite: self-respect, attention to detail, and sophistication. Most women accept clothes as they come off the rack, convincing themselves it's close enough. Sleeves bunch at the wrists, trousers drag on the ground, blazers pull across the shoulders or hang shapeless. We've normalized settling. Linda never does. Every single piece she owns has been tailored to her exact measurements. This doesn't mean skin tight. It means sleeves end exactly where they should, hems hit at the perfect spot, and waistlines sit comfortably without gaping or straining. Try this. Find a trusted tailor in your area and start bringing them everything. Yes, everything. New purchases, vintage finds, pieces you've owned for years that never quite worked. The investment is minimal compared to the transformation. Choose tailoring that creates balance. If you're wearing a loose top, pair it with more fitted trousers. If you prefer relaxed pants, balance them with a more structured top. Swap anything that pulls, bunches, or requires constant adjustment. You might worry that tailoring is expensive or unnecessary. Think of it this way. Would you rather own 10 mediocre pieces that don't quite fit, or 5 perfectly tailored pieces that make you feel incredible every time you wear them? Linda proves that this second option wins every time. For travel, she only packs clothes she knows fit impeccably so she never feels self-conscious away from home. 3. Quality over quantity. The foundation of French elegance. Fast fashion has conditioned us to buy volume. Full closets feel abundant, successful. But here's what actually happens. Clothes that cost less are made with cheaper materials and construction. They pill, fade, lose shape, and fall apart quickly. You end up spending more money replacing them and never feeling truly satisfied with what you own. Quality pieces, on the other hand, are made from natural fibers that breathe, drape beautifully, and actually improve with age and wear. Linda's entire wardrobe consists of roughly 30 core pieces. Each one is chosen for superior fabric, construction, and timeless design. She invests in wool coats that will last 20 years, cashmere sweaters that get softer over time, silk blouses that drape like liquid, and cotton shirts with substantial weight. Nothing is disposable. Nothing is an impulse buy. The colors are predominantly neutral, which means endless versatility. Try building your wardrobe with this approach. Before buying anything, ask yourself 3 questions. Will I still want to wear this in 5 years? Is the fabric natural and well made? Does it work with at least 5 other pieces I already own? Choose items made from wool, cashmere, silk, linen, and quality cotton. Swap polyester and acrylic for natural alternatives whenever possible. These fabrics are more forgiving on mature bodies. They breathe, they move beautifully, and they maintain their appearance. If you're concerned about the upfront cost, consider this. 1. Quality cashmere sweater at $200 that lasts 10 years costs far less than 5 cheap sweaters at $40 each that you'll replace every year. Linda proves that a smaller wardrobe of exceptional pieces is more versatile, more satisfying, and ultimately more economical than a closet stuffed with mediocre options. 4. Confidence is your best accessory, the ultimate French secret. This is the principle that changes everything. You can own the most perfectly curated wardrobe, but if you don't believe in yourself, the clothes won't save you. Conversely, confidence transforms even the simplest outfit into something magnetic. French women understand this instinctively. They carry themselves as though they're exactly where they belong, regardless of their age or the current trends. This assurance is visible in posture, in eye contact, in the ease with which they move through the world. The mistake women over 50 often make is apologizing for their presence. We dress to disappear, to take up less space, to avoid being seen as trying too hard or not trying enough. We second guess our choices constantly. Linda does none of this. She dresses for herself first and trusts her instincts completely. She breaks rules when it suits her. White after Labor Day, mixing silver and gold, pairing sneakers with tailored trousers. She never asks permission. Try this practical shift. Every morning, dress for how you want to feel, not for anyone else's approval. Choose pieces that make you stand taller, that feel authentically you. Swap the voice in your head that says, I can't pull that off, for one that asks, do I love how this feels? Practice receiving compliments gracefully instead of deflecting them. Linda walks into every room with her shoulders back and her chin up, and that costs nothing but changes everything. You might worry that confidence at this age looks foolish or desperate. The opposite is true. Confidence in your 50s, 60s, and beyond is earned wisdom. It's knowing exactly who you are and refusing to apologize for it. For daily life, Linda suggests choosing comfort without sacrificing style. For travel, she wears what makes her feel powerful. For special occasions, she picks authenticity over suffering through uncomfortable trends. 5. The power of a signature color palette. Random color choices create visual chaos. When your closet contains every color imaginable, getting dressed becomes exhausting. Nothing coordinates, shopping becomes overwhelming, and you never develop a cohesive personal style. A signature palette solves all of this. It simplifies decisions, maximizes versatility, and creates a recognizable aesthetic that becomes part of your identity. Linda's palette is deliberately limited. Cream, camel, navy, charcoal, soft white, and muted blue. That's it. Every piece she owns lives within these boundaries. This doesn't mean boring, it means strategic. Because everything coordinates, she can get dressed in minutes. Any top works with any bottom. Any jacket works with any dress. The combinations are endless, but the system is foolproof. Try this. Identify 4 to 6 colors that complement your skin tone, hair, and personal aesthetic. Build your wardrobe exclusively within this palette. Choose neutrals as your foundation. They should make up 70% of your wardrobe. Add 1 or 2 accent colors for interest. Swap random impulse purchases in random colors for pieces that fit your established palette. Within these colors, vary the textures and fabrics dramatically. This is where visual interest comes from, not from color chaos. If you're hesitant because you love color and worry this feels restrictive, remember, Linda's wardrobe includes texture variations that create incredible depth. A chunky cream knit looks completely different from a fluid cream silk. Navy wool trousers and a navy cashmere sweater are worlds apart visually. The palette provides structure, but texture provides personality. For travel, this approach means packing light because everything works together. 6. Embrace texture, and drape, the overlooked elements. Most women focus on color and silhouette while completely ignoring texture and drape. Yet these elements create the difference between good style and exceptional style. Texture adds visual interest and depth without requiring bold colors or patterns. Drape determines how fabric moves with your body, how it catches light, how it makes you feel when you walk. French women like Linda think about this constantly. The reasoning is elegant. Combining different textures in a single outfit creates sophistication through contrast. A smooth silk blouse under a chunky knit cardigan, structured wool trousers with a soft cashmere sweater, a crisp cotton shirt beneath a fluid linen jacket. Each combination tells a richer story than matching textures would. Drape matters because the right fabrics camouflage without hiding, suggest shape without revealing everything, and move gracefully as you move. Try this approach. When building an outfit, think texture first, color second. Choose fabrics that have body but aren't stiff, that skim without clinging. Pair smooth with textured, matte with subtle sheen, structured with fluid. Swap rigid, unforgiving fabrics for ones with natural drape like silk, linen, quality jersey, lightweight wool. Linda layers by weight. Lightweight underneath, medium weight in the middle, heavier on top. This creates dimension and ensures comfort. You might worry that thinking about texture feels too complicated or that you don't know where to start. Begin simply. Next time you shop, touch everything before you buy it. Notice how it feels, how it hangs, how it recovers when you crush it in your hand. Natural fibers almost always drape better than synthetics. For daily life, Linda suggests building outfits around one textured anchor piece. For travel, she chooses fabrics that drape well even after being packed. Linda Wright's elegance at 77 isn't accidental. It's the result of decades spent understanding what works and having the confidence to honor that knowledge. These 6 principles, restraint, fit, quality, confidence, a signature palette, and thoughtful texture, aren't about perfection. They're about intention. They're about dressing for the woman you are right now, not the woman you were 20 years ago or the woman you think you should be. Start with one principle today. Get something tailored. Clear out jewelry that doesn't spark joy. Commit to your color palette. Small changes create profound transformations. Style after 50 isn't about fading away. It's about finally fully stepping into yourself.